Hey everybody, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. I'm testing out StreamYard as an alternative to what I was using before because we were getting like 1 frame a second, but I think this might work a little bit better. We did an initial test stream, but this is my double check, and I was like, well, maybe people want to watch me kill a bunch of Kerbals. So we're going to start a new game. We're going to call this the, I don't know, KSP test. There we go. It's going to be in sandbox mode. We want everything to start. I'm going to need it. Difficulty, I'm gonna say easy. What's the difference here? Like really, what's the difference? We got easy, normal. Okay, we can reverting flights. Well, we got indestructible facilities, so not indestructible facilities. Uh, missing crew respawn. Okay, and then hard is I'm not allowed to revert. No quick loading. Okay, so let's see. Hey, Hannah, how's it going? Yeah, it's the same microphone. I'm just running it through the NVIDIA broadcast, so hopefully that is cleaning it up and it's not too bad. And yeah, so I think we're gonna go easy, just because I don't know what the difference is with these things. Let's go to advanced. Anything here? Enable Kerbal experience. Okay, I don't know what that is. Not gonna worry about this stuff here. If I did GeForce limit, that'd be bad. Plasma blackout, sure. Better time warp is enabled. So that's good. Button manager, I don't know what that does. Clickbox is fine. Snacks are always good. Make sure you always feed your thing. Kerbal starve to death. Okay. I'm gonna say that they fall asleep for. There you go. Let's say 5. I think we should be good on that. We don't want any Kerbals to sort of go quick, but there you go. And then toolbar controller. I think we're good on that. Okay. Accept. Cool. We're gonna hit start. Oh, we're gonna change the flag though. Yeah, we're gonna use our flag. You know, branding opportunity. Hey, Bam Plays, welcome, and Space Games, welcome. So I'm trying this to basically see how to make some adjustments if there's any audio issues, like if it's too loud, not loud enough, and then also if it's like really jerky streaming or anything like that. We have our Kerbals here. We're going to hire them all. We're going to need them all. If you've seen me play Kerbal Space Program before, you know, that's crazy. Yeah, don't worry about Prime. We'll do it in the afternoon. I'm just doing this as a test. So how we're gonna do? I'm gonna pick command pod. Whoops, I don't need 2. What we're gonna probably need a heat shield, right? I kind of know how to do this. There you go. Haha. So heat shield's on there. We're going to pick a ring. Oh, I'm doing good. The right size too. Oh, it looks like I actually may have played this. No, too small. There goes my streak. Too big. Too small, too big? Is there something in between? No. No, I don't know. That's way too small. That's odd. Is it? That's too small. Okay, how about this? Nope, that's too small. I guess that's good. Let's do it that way. There you go. There's a fuel tank. And I guess, I think we click it this way. Yeah, there we go. We need an engine at the bottom, and then we'll see if we can make this work, and I can put something into orbit quickly. Biggest engine possible? I don't know. That's not the biggest engine, is it? No. This is a big engine. There you go. That's an engine now. That's all set up. That says 3,900 something. Okay, cool. What else do we need? We need not science because we're in sandbox mode. We need a parachute. There you go. Okay, so initially that should work without too much problems. And we're going to launch it. And then we're going to go here and we are going to use the Mach 1. Oh, probably. So mod-wise, I don't have any parts mods. I just have the visual mods, which we'll see here. Ooh, look how pretty it is. It's got trees in the background and everything looks kind of nice. And then I have Mech Jab because I was told to get it and I was told it's like really good. And if I do this, and apparently all I have to do is then press spacebar and it'll literally launch itself into orbit. So that's kind of cool. So at the very least, we'll know I can get to orbit. Unless the mech jet work messes up, but then yeah, we're not going to get to orbit. I think I don't, alarms on. That's always useful. Fuel. There we go. Oh boy, this is really punching it. Whee! But the question is this like really jittery on the screen? Can you see the Kerbals dancing with their fancy haircuts? Yeah, so hi Karma. Yeah, this is StreamYards. So I think that StreamYards has a better compression than what I originally was doing. So there we go. Oh, it's turned off. Cool. So we didn't burn the rocket. That's always good. Yeah, so we're just trying this with StreamYards. I just have the free account, so it put that little thing in the top right corner. I think it has something that you can pay and get rid of it and some other features which are nice. But yeah, no, I'm hoping this works better because originally I was using StreamLabs OBS, which works really good for high quality streaming. But when it comes to stuff where, things are moving around the screen like a crazy thing, StreamLabs just died. Or at least StreamLabs going to YouTube directly died. So I thought, let's try StreamYards. I've used it before in the past for when I was on other people's streams talking about how to do YouTube, how to do astrophotography and all that stuff. And when it's just me talking, not necessarily the best or whatever, but it seemed to work pretty good. So it goes like that. The delay seems a lot less right now. Well, right now I can tell you that it is currently 11:19, and if I pull my phone up while we wait for this thing to get to its next orbit burn, I think it's going to do another orbit burn, right? Yeah, it's coasting to circulation burn. I'm going to pull up the clock on my phone here, and I'm going to tell you when it's 11:20, and then somebody tells me how slow this is going to be. And there's Mum in the background, and yeah, so if the visuals this is the astronomy visual pack, so it looks really good, but then if you go to a point where you suddenly have something bright, it disappears in the background, and then I have distant objects on, and that gets me so I can see the moon and stuff like that a little bit better than normal, because otherwise it's too small and you never see it. So as we go, and then I got waterfall on, which gives me the nice plumes. And I can't remember what it is. I think it's texture replacer plus some character mods. So they all have neat haircuts and stuff. And then I have a whole bunch of custom, what's it called? Boop, 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 boop. I'll remember it in a second. I'm blanking on it. Custom spacesuits. That's what it was. So now we're here in orbit. We're not going to be able to go very far. Apparently all we have is this stability on here. Okay. Apparently we don't have a lot on here. That's kind of odd since I have 3 pilots, but I don't know. I had a whole bunch of mods in here and I sort of took them off and I may have axed some useful ones by accident. Nope. So right now we're floating. Yeah, so I've somehow turned off or got rid of the mod that tells me how high and low and all the data specs. So I have no idea how high or low this orbit is. Shoot. I guess I could go here, right? Yeah, okay. So it's 98. That's not too bad. All right, so we're going to warp here. There we go. Whee! Apparently we're going to do this in the dark. There we go. And then we're going to, now that we don't have, oh, shoot. Anybody knows why I don't have the rest of the SAS, let me know. I'm in sandbox mode, so I thought it should be here. But apparently it's not. I'm trying to get the rocket to be pointing in the direction that is, I think it's still rotating, isn't it? Yeah. All right, here we go. I want to point in the retrograde so that I can retrograde somewhere over here. I'm pointing it the wrong way. There we go. So that I could then decelerate and then bring the Kerbals back home. At least that's the plan. Yeah, so yeah, there's a Kerbal It's like Kerbal rings or something like that, and it basically adds rings to all the stock planets. I did find some, oh, there it is, some planet mods that do add extra planets, and some of them have their own rings and stuff. Like there's one that has rainbow ring. But right now I'm trying to have it set up so that it works. We were doing a multiplayer on my Discord, so there was a couple rules as to what mods you could have and what mods you couldn't. So I don't know which direction I'm going. I still don't have this nav ball memorized. I'm going the wrong way again. Great. Pitching ya. But yeah, new. It works pretty well, and yeah, so it gives all the stock planets rings. Like it even gives the sun rings. It's hilarious. But it's just I like it. It's like it's nice, and it also helps as a visual aid to figure out where we're going. All right, so we're almost at. Oh no. Uh-oh. So welcome to the stream. If you haven't watched before, I'm going to mention I'm really bad at Kerbal Space Program. Instead of engaging the engine, I accidentally spaced the fuel containment. So these guys are stuck out here. Yeah. Well, there goes the 3 main Kerbals. Okay, well, we're going to go back to the Space Center and just ignore that. So, what do I have that I can go up and get 3 Kerbals that are now floating in orbit? Oh, man. I got to change that from spacebar to enter. 1 second. I'm going to see if I can do that quickly. Can I do that quickly? Not in the build screen. Okay, cool. So I need to send this up and get 3 Kerbals. The problem I have is that if I send this up, I need to, let's go like this. It's this way. There we go. I need to build a can underneath. And I think this will work like that. And I'm going to add in some drogue chutes just in case. And the main reason is because, where are the drogue chutes? There we go. Let's put one there. Just for symmetry. Let's put one there. Okay. And then I'm going to add in here because we're going to go a little crazy here. We don't need that. We do need that. Okay, we're going to do it this way. We're going to add in here. Where's our control? A inline stabilizer. I think that's what we want, right? Maybe, no, we want the larger wheel. There you go. That's what we want. We want the larger wheel. All right, so that should allow me to turn better. And that should be pretty good. Now, I'm assuming this is still good, so we're going to go like this. And I'm going to put in another fuel tank. Where's my fuel tank thing? That's too small. Right, that's too big. There is some magic size of fuel tank in this thing. I will eventually find it. Nope. Maybe if I do it by size. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put in here engine. What do we got? That's too small engine. I'm going to go swivel. I think swivels more. And then we're going to go here, and all we're going to do is, oh, now this is all messed up. Great. Nope. Bigger. Okay, that's what it's doing. Fine. Fine. We're doing it that way, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to add, because I'm thinking I'm going to need it, oops, some RCS fuel, and I'm going to get some RCSs because I'm going to have to get close to those Kerbals. I've jumped a Kerbal 14 kilometers before. That was a little nuts. But I'm not going to jump like 3 Kerbals 14 kilometers. So there we go. And if anyone comments that looks awful, I'm going to agree with them. And because I have no idea if this is going to be orbitable, we're going to slap 2. That's right. 2 giant boosters on this thing and hope that that's going to work. There you go. Booster time. Yeah, and then in the comments, there's probably yeah, the $100,000. Yeah, I don't get $100,000. Thank you very much. YouTube ad revenue is not $100,000. It's like you get $1.50 for your whole channel. Which I think this is video 100. I might be wrong. I've been putting a bunch of stuff out. And is this a thingy? There you go. Okay, so this is our Kerbal Rescue. I'm gonna call it Kerbal Rescue. Kerbal Rescue. There you go. And who's gonna fly this thing up? Yeah, we're gonna toss this, and we're gonna toss that. We got this character here. We're gonna go to the astronaut complex. So you can see here that I can change the uniform they're wearing. So make blue, and then we're gonna make it bluey, whitish here. There we go. Why? I don't know. There we go. Just gives her something different. And then I got 3 seats for the Kerbal that we need to rescue. So I think you said not 100,000, 100 million. Yeah, no. So yeah, so I've been playing Space Flight Simulator, and I've been playing Kerbal Space Program. The reason I'm doing Kerbal Space Program on the stream is because Space Flight Simulator is not as intensive, and I know I can stream with it. I want to test if this is going to work. So that's why we're doing it. And then I lost some Kerbals. So we're going to go and see if we can rescue said Kerbals. Again, I'm very new at this game, as we know. We just saw me space 3 Kerbals and now putting a rescue, and I did this all in under 15 minutes. So one thing I'm going to do is go to settings and see if I can change the, can I change the, no, okay. So important thing is don't hit the space bar, and probably over here, part-wise, auto strut. There you go. And up here, part auto strut. Okay, auto strut apparently causes things not to be jello. Okay, so we're gonna fire these boosters. We're gonna split this. We're not gonna do that. That's bad. Okay, hang on. Probably should check this before we went. So that fires the wrong engine. Where's the big engine? The engine's down here. Okay. So fire the boosters, split, fire the engine. Then I need this guy. Oh, I don't know why this is so badly set up. This, it's gonna fire this. That one here, I wish I could just turn this off, because I don't want to actually fire that one until I want to click it and say decouple, because that's the, if I decouple it, they're toast. They're French toast. All right, well, we'll see how we do it. All right, so we're going to engage the autopilot again. And then we're going to hit spacebar, and hopefully this is going to put us in a very similar orbit to the ones that we go. Yeah. And at least it's going up. That's good. All right, so now this rocket will literally fly itself to save the Kerbals. We shall see how this ends up going. Fairings, Pickle, fairing. Yeah, maybe a fairing might have been smarter. But I think we have plenty of fuel, so I think we're good. Prime is saying staging. Yeah. Yeah, Karma. Spaceflight Simulator is a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. I ended up spending a good portion of the day getting the spacecraft pack done and dealing with all the fun issues I ran with that. So that actually is pretty close to being finished. It's with the alpha testers. I'm going to let them test it today, tomorrow, and they should come back and say it's good, and then I'll probably release it. So hopefully people get it Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. I know a lot of people wanted that one, but it was a lot more work. Building capsules is a lot more work than rockets, because all that fine stuff that you have to put in there. So it says fairing is going to protect you from heat, not fuel. I don't know. So far we're doing pretty good. We've kept the speed relatively low, so that's, I'm guessing, good. as we do our gravity turn. I definitely need to figure out what mod I accidentally removed. But yeah, they updated this at like 1.12. My rocket just exploded. What the heck just happened? Why did the rocket explode? Well, that's not good. Well, we can disengage the autopilot. All right. Well, I guess we're testing the. Oh, now this is going to land into crash into each other. Great. Oh no, we missed it. Okay. Parachutes engaged. All right. And then I'm going to speed warp this down so that we can recover the capsule. Yeah, that doesn't hold me very impressed. That's going to make it back through the atmosphere the way it's spinning like a top. All right, calm down. Calm down. So that's very unstable. Well, I guess it's probably a good thing we tested this because yeah. So everyone give Prime a rip. He accidentally deleted his core files for his Falcon pack, and he's gonna have to redo it. I've offered to help him twice, and he said no. So there you go. How do I use mods on an Xbox? I have no idea. I haven't owned a, well, I guess I own an Xbox like 360 or something like really old like that. I haven't played it in years. All right, so this is clearly very unstable. I think this part here weighs a lot more than this guy, so we're gonna flip the rotation when we get back to the center, and that will make this hopefully more stable. Because if it's not stable, Kerbal gonna die. But there you go. Technically, my first quote successful landing. All right, recover the vessel. Woo! We're going to go back and hit there. Yeah, there's so many mods on PC. Like there's so many games I would say you got to play them on PC because there's mods. Hey, I gained an XP for that. Don't know how, but okay. There you go. They gave me an XP. So as I said, we're just going to make some adjustments here. We're going to take that off. We're going to take this off. We're going to put this back on like this. And we're going to put the Kerbal can on top. There you go. And you know what? We're going to go a little bit more nuts. And I'm only doing this because I think this might be a problem and I don't want to, like, I don't actually want to hurt the Kerbals. I'm not like, aha, let's murder Kerbals just for fun. That's not it. But I just, yeah, that might work. Okay. So we're going to put a coupling on here. There we go. Just a small one. Come on. There you go. And that's going to go on the coupling. I'm hoping that's going to work. No, sorry. This is going to go on the coupling like so. There we go. That gives us 2 heat shields, and then I'm going to put a parachute on both. Well, there's a parachute there, so I'm going to do that. And by doing it that way, what's this? This is the drogue chute. Okay, so we're going to put drogue chute, I think parachute's there. So we got a parachute on that one. There you go. That way, once we get the Kerbals and I got them to deorbit, I can deorbit both of them at the same time. At least that's my thinking. And then somebody suggested I put a, I think it's a payload. There we go. Nope, that's too small. There you go. A fairing around it. Since we're putting the Kerbal can on top, this actually makes a lot more sense. Okay, there we go. Okay. And before we go, yeah, we're going to definitely check our staging this time because we definitely don't want things going all over the place. Like parachutes. All the parachutes need to go to the top. Oops. Okay. So we start with the boosters at the bottom. Boosters. Separate the boosters. And then we got that can go up there. Engine. Where is the engine we want? This engine here. Okay. So we're going to put that engine like this. And what's the separation do? No, I don't want that. That's going to go at the top here. Okay, that's going to be this engine. Okay, so that's this engine down here. Then we have the separation from the big tank, so that we have the little engine, and then we have this split here, that split there. Okay, we're gonna split that up because I'm gonna split that. This can go to the second engine here. Okay, so, and then split and engage all the parachutes. You know what? Let's do it this way. Because we're going to be in space when we do this. The parachutes will be primed, but they won't necessarily go. And then we'll engage the last one to split the two into two sections. And then hopefully these both will not come burning down in a flame of glory. And just double checking that I'm not erotic. Let's add a little reaction wheel in there just to be on the safe side. Okay, cool. All right, checking the comments. Costing me no effort to take out the lander can and put in a probe instead. Okay, that's not a bad idea. I guess then we're not risking a Kerbal. Okay, so we're not apparently risk a Kerbal to get the other Kerbals. We're going to find a probe thingy. There you go. Put a probe in there instead. I guess the probe doesn't need a heat shield or anything, but meh, whatever. Might keep the whole thing. Okay, so Kerbal Rescue 2. Now without, oh, you know what? I forgot to take the Kerbal out of the thing, because there's still a Kerbal in here. There's still a Kerbal in this rocket, isn't there? Yeah, there's a Kerbal in the rocket. All right. So we're going to, yeah, we can't revert to flight, and she's stuck in the payload. All right. Well, we're gonna do it this way. Recover vessel. Haha. So small 1.5. Yeah. Well, we're gonna figure this out. All right. So yes, congratulations. She got back. Cool. So we're gonna go back in here. We're just gonna take her out of the rocket so that we send a Kerbalist rocket up with nobody in it, and we're relying completely on the probe, which I'm hoping is going to work, because if this doesn't work, then we're going to be in trouble. Okay, so what did I forget to do? Auto strut these things. Part. Auto strut. There we go. Okay, engage the autopilot, hit the space bar, and let the rocket fly itself. Easiest thing possible, and hopefully this time it will not blow up. I did put a probe in it. There is just the probe, and there is no Kerbal in here. So I'm hoping that it maintains control, and it doesn't go crazy or we lose connection or anything like that, because, yeah. And then I'm hoping that I'll go back and figure out what mods I can add in. It's just they updated it to 12.4, and some of the mods broke or they're not compatible, and it gave me a bunch of errors, so I took them out. And now I'm like, I hope I can put it back in, but people need to update their mods. But I know that feeling, because Space Flight Simulator had that similar, where they went and they made an update, and I had to update all the mods, and I had people going, update the mod, it's not working. So I feel you. I feel you, people. So this is going pretty good so far. We're rocketing towards Mun, although we're trying to get to that orbit. Where are they? That's them. All right. That's going to be my target. Once I'm in orbit, I'm going to try to go after them there and see if you go. If I can go back to 12.3 via Steam Karma, I think I'm going to do it. I got to figure out how to do it. 12.4, like they made some improvements on it, but they're mostly improvements on like the, what do you call it? The tutorials that I totally ignored. Oh, that's why my rocket exploded. Okay, cool. But it didn't explode this time. So yay, we're going. And somehow we have one parachute that's red. I guess that means we're too high to use it. Well, that's fine. Yeah. All right, so again, the rocket is kind of burning. I think I go F11. Yeah. So I got this one mod that shows me how hot it gets. So that still apparently works. You can see here where it's kind of hot on that fairing. So we're in space now, are we? No, we're not quite in space. We're cruising to space, and it's making adjustments to the next stop, right? Coasting to the edge of the atmosphere. Awesome. And then at that point, we could probably get rid of the fairing and do that early. There we go. Fairing gone. And then I'm going to auto strut so that the thing doesn't wiggle like jello. Oh. And now we just have to wait until we orbit. Now, how off are we from where these guys are? Oh, wow. We're actually not that far off. Oh, this might not be too bad. We're coming in. So basically, I have 3 Kerbals stranded in that other craft, and we're basically sending a rescue mission over to them. We're going to have to fly the rocket close, and then the Kerbals are going to have to make a space jump. 3 Kerbals are going to have to make a space jump. If we save 1 Kerbal, I'm going to count this as a victory. 1 out of 3 victory conditions. That is what we're doing. And yeah, so we're sending this. It's flying completely by probe. You can see that right here. There's the probe. And now we theoretically are in space. How are we doing? We're pretty good. Okay, so now we got to figure out how to get to these guys. So I'm going to disable that. And I think there's a maneuver planner, rendezvous autopilot. Yeah, there we go. Desired final distance, I'm going to say I'd like to get 50 meters. Max phasing of orbits, I'm going to say is, okay, 5 degrees. Closing velocity, 25. Say 10. I have to jump Kerbals, so. All right, I'm going to engage the autopilot, and hopefully this is going to work. Awesome. So it's only 6.6 meters to bring us into a true trajectory range, and it's going to go in 10 minutes, but it's going to hopefully time warp us there. Yeah, this is the one thing you like. I normally, when I'm using MetJab, I use it for the maneuver planner. Like, I'll make the maneuver points and everything myself, because you'll have bird times of like 0.1 second. I'm like, humanly possibly can't hit the keyboard that fast and nail it. So here we go. Kerbals are going in space, and we're on the dark side of the planet too. Hopefully we don't meet up at the dark side. I'm hoping we meet up at the light side. Flying in the dark side is a pain. So there we go. And we've engaged our little burn thing, where it's apparently given us the orbit, and then it's now saying we have to do 79.6. Okay. Apparently it's doing another burn. I'm really trusting this is going to work. It's got another one over there. I don't know what we're doing. Autopilot. It's probably saying we're next intercept window would be 187.5 orbits away, which is more than the maximum 5 phasing orbits. Increase the phase by establishing a new phasing orbit at 209 kilometers. I don't know what's going on now, but apparently it just did another burn for a second. Huh. Trust it, Pico. Okay, I'm going to trust it. I'm going to trust that this is going to magically get these 2 spacecrafts together. So hopefully that's going to work. And what's it doing now? It's making another orbital turn. Yeah, so fuel-wise, we're doing pretty good. We're still running on the main stage. Like, we look at it, it's kind of dark, but you can see that we still have this big giant stage here. So that was my sort of emergency fuel. Because when we get close enough, I can use the RCSs to maneuver us in close. So, and then hopefully we have, with this probe, SAS control, so that we're not flying blind trying to guess which direction's what. Ugh. And Prime252 says, this is surprisingly watchable. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Hi, Snazzy. Welcome to the stream. We're currently trying to rescue 3 Kerbals. I accidentally stranded in orbit because I hit the space bar instead of the Z button because I haven't switched over from the Space Flight Simulator where space bar is the off-on for ignition of the engines. So I have to make a decision. One of these programs I need to switch the controls so they match. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to run into a problem of accidentally spacing crew in one or the other programs. Yeah, accidentally spacing Kerbals in space is bad. Hey, Mateo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're trying to rescue some Kerbals right now, and I'm using the rendezvous autopilot because I suck at this game to try to hopefully rendezvous with the spacecraft. Prime252. Oh, why does Kerbal have rings? It's a mod. It's a mod that adds rings to every stock planet. And I just think it's cool, so I kept it. And like every planet has some rings. Like some of them are pretty wild, and some of them are very mute. And then there's a couple other planet mods I want to add in that add 2 more moons to Kerbin, a moon to Dres, and then a whole extra planetary system around Dres. So that is what I'm hoping to do. And I hope this is getting us there because right now it's like spinning a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should mention that we do have snacks. So there is a snack limit. I don't know what the snack limit is. I wonder how many snacks are on board. Close this for a second. Oh, we got 150 snacks. So yeah, they'll be fine. We'll collect them in plenty of time. So, am I excited for tomorrow? Yes, I'm very excited for tomorrow. That I'm so excited I forgot to tell anyone about it. So tomorrow, Prime and I are going to have a modding build off, and we're going to basically make the Fuzi from Tintin, or at least inspired by Tintin, and we're going to see who can build it and get to the moon the fastest without it being a complete shamble of a mod. AKA, I don't build an engine in 10 minutes and then go, whoop, I made it to the moon. So we've actually gotten a whole pile of reference documents. We got some sizing stuff so we can sort of build it. So hopefully they'll both be about the same. And then we're going to try to get to the moon and see who can make it first and back. So that's pretty crazy. Yeah, welcome from Spain, Mateo. Canada over here. I know in poquito de español, and by that I mean that literal phrase. So what happens if you run out of snacks? If you run out of snacks, Kerbals start to faint, and if you don't feed them long enough, they pass beyond the yonders. So there you go. Oh wait, am I at this point where I'm like close enough yet? Oh wait, I'm there. Oh ho, Kerbals, where are they? There they are. Woo. Okay, I think it just disabled. Oh, closing. Okay, it's getting close. There we go. We can see the Kerbals in the space can. All right. I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelt Mateo. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows how to spell his own name. But anywho, oh, you mean learning how to spell? Well, if he's from Spain, you have to understand that it's. Oh, I just disengage it. So I should disengage it right now, is what you're saying. It's going to apparently fly me over to there, and then it's going to make the loop. I don't know. 1.3 meters. How far away is this? Well, I'm gonna let it do the next little burn. That'll hopefully, because I'm looking at it's gonna do a retro burn here, so that'll get us within some level of distance, and then I'm gonna jump the Kerbals' distance. I think at that point the rockets will be close enough I can do a jump. Yeah, it says, yeah, you're saying I'm close enough? All right. We're just gonna wait for this last burn to go, and then we're gonna jump. Just in case this is deorbiting us from some weird direction. All right. So we're waiting for this last move to go, and then we're going to jump 3 Kerbals over. Come on, engage. Oh, I've got to wait 12 seconds. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to wait for this because I think this will slow us down. I don't want to be trying to jump Kerbals too far. I've jumped them 14 kilometers before, but that was a little insane. There we go. And we're down to 1 meter. Awesome. Disengaging. And we're going to turn SAS on. And SAS, we're going to say we want to go. Apparently, SAS does not let me do normal, anti-normal. All right, cool. Whatever. All righty. We're jumping over this. We are going to get Jebediah first. And he's going to hop into space. There we go. Rotate him around and going forward. So first Kerbal over. Woohoo! This is not too bad. We may actually rescue these Kerbals. I am super impressed with myself. I'm sorry. This is like I realize I'm using like autopilot for some stuff, but like the last time I streamed this, if anybody was around for that, we're gonna refer to it as a horror show. It was bad. It was so bad. Where's the whoops. No, no, don't fly away. No, turn around. Oh shoot. No. There we go. Gotta find the lid. There's the entrance. There's the entrance. Oh, we're gonna bump into it. Good. Okay. There's the rabbit. There we go. Board. First Kerbal aboard. All right, we're gonna go back here and we're gonna take Bill next. EVA. Good job, Bill. And hopping over. We're going to engage the thruster pack. We're going to rotate them over. We're going to see if we can do this a little bit better this time. Now we know the door's on the other side or on this side instead of trying to go to the other side. So nobody hates Spaceflight Simulator. Spaceflight Simulator is a lot of fun. It's just if I'm streaming Spaceflight Simulator, it's a fun game to play. It's hard to stream it because a lot of times you're staring at arrows. This is a little bit more visually appealing from a streaming standpoint. But I do like Spaceflight Simulator and the mods. Oh, I hit him. Okay, no, that's okay. We're gonna make it. Go. Get in there. Come on, you're literally touching it. There we go. Board. Grab. Okay. Board. Okay. 2 out of 3 Kerbals have been rescued, or at least are no longer stranded in space. Okay, so he's gonna jump, and I know he's gonna have some problems, but that's okay. Oh, he's good. Okay, we didn't accidentally do anything. Now, I could theoretically, because I know I can do it, push this into orbit using an EVA suit. I may have done that on an earlier mission, but yeah. Oh shoot, where are we going? Oh, he is definitely in trouble. Definitely in trouble. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. All right, we have somehow rescued all 3 Kerbals in a second. Hey, Astromania, welcome to the Kerbal rescue after I accidentally stranded 3 in space. All right, grab. There we go. Woo! Board. All right, now I need to aim this thing this time properly towards. We're gonna see here. I don't know why these 2 are not available. Well, I know that's. Let's do target. Can we do target? We can do. Oh no, we want to go anti-target because I know the target-wise we are. No, we're. Let's burn a bit here. We don't need that pod anymore. Yeah, there we go. I think we're heading towards the planet. I think. Don't put me on that. All right. Is there any reason why this, with 3 Kerbals in it and everything else, wouldn't have normal, anti-normal in here? Or retrograde, prograde? It seems like an odd combination to be missing. I feel like we're going this way. Hmm. Huh. Well, we can go like this. Where are we going here? That's AP. If I go over to this side, where is our... Oh, we're already on terminal. Okay, so we're good. You see the little blue line here? I'm pretty sure that's us. If I click here, does it say warp here? Oh, it's got to get rid of this maneuver node. So I go here, I say warp here. There you go. Woohoo! All right, so we are heading back. So that means I can get rid of most of this junk on this craft because I don't want to hit the atmosphere. If I'm moving less than 1 meter per second. Oh, because I'm still on target. There you go. Right. That makes sense. All right, there we go. We're going to use up the rest of our fuel. And then we're going to say this guy here, bye-bye. We're going to go this guy here. There we go. And we're going to use up the rest of this fuel. And we're already into the atmosphere, so probably be a good time to... I will look at it and see what we can do here. Now, I still have this parachute here. The question is, should I eject the probe or not? I don't think it's going to cause any problems landing with it. But yeah, we're just bleeding speed and fuel at this point as we're coming down. Yeah, thank you, Prime, for that speedometer, clicking it. Yeah, I didn't know that, so I've now learned a new thing. Otherwise, we would have been flying blind up there for a while. You're going to go to sleep after the rescue's finished? That's a good idea. I might do that too now that I've sort of figured out that this works and it's not that bad. I also learned a valuable lesson that don't spin the parachute. I know that I haven't demonstrated that one, but that killed a couple Kerbals in another game. All right, so if I press this, there we go. All the parachutes are enabled. The only thing I have left is the probe. My thinking is just eject the probe. We don't need any more. And do I have a parachute on the capsule? The answer is, if I rotate it into the sunlight, I have this. That's, I believe, a parachute. That's a parachute. And then I have 1, 2 drogue chutes on here. And then this is just a parachute on there. So I have a lot of parachutes on this. So I'm thinking just toss the probe and say goodbye. There we go. I'm hoping that does not come back to haunt me. And watch that come right back to haunt me. I don't even know where that went. All right, well, didn't come slam back into the craft, so I guess that's good. And then there's our main parachute. So I don't know where the probe went. Like, realistically, where'd it go? It's still there. It's on a different trajectory, though. All right, cool. So that means we're safe. We're not going to have a probe hit us in the bum. Oh, that would have been bad. It's like eject the probe, and the probe's like, "No, you traitor!" Comes back and hits the craft and kills all 3 Kerbals. All right, so I'm going to speed warp this down because oh, we're landing in a lake. Well, that's cute. Is- Or no, we're not. We're landing near a lake. All right. But look at this. Like, isn't this like absolutely beautiful, like landscape with trees and water and, our little shadow over here. I have no idea where that probe went. It is, oh, that may have been the sound of it crashing. Apparently we crashed as well. I don't know why. But there we go. Haha. The Kerbals are down. Recover the vessel. The Kerbals have been saved. Woo! The Kerbals have been saved, rescued. Not a total loss of a mission despite the shenanigans. And look at that. They've each gained enough XP to gain 1 level for being stranded. There you go. So that now means that we have 3 Kerbals that did nothing but gained 1 star for it. And 1 Kerbal who valiantly went and tried to rescue them and had to be ejected. She gained no stars. So there you go. Awesome. So I think that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. If the stream was nice and smooth, etc. If you are watching it on the replay, just leave comments below, etc. And thank you and good night. And yes, I will definitely go and check the DMs that were sent to me while I was doing this. So I'm calling it an end. Adios, goodbye, and bonsoir.